Hey there, in this video you're going to learn why a machine is the best groovebox you can buy now. And we are going to make a beat while I tell you the 4 main reasons why this is the best groovebox there is. This feels like this is not a bug, it's a feature, but I really like that it's not standalone. That's because all my music end up in the computer anyways, so I think I might as well do it in the computer anyways. And it's not that it's standalone in the good way, because many standalone devices, they claim to be standalone, but for some things you still have to use a computer. But in this case, when you plug it up to the computer, you don't have to look at the computer at all after you start the software. You can do all your audio here, you can do all your settings. Once you plug it, it's really just that. Then you're done. You don't have to look at the computer at all. Another thing that makes it be very good to be standalone is that the fact that it has a audio interface attached to it. And then you don't even need an audio interface. You need a computer and a machine. You don't need anything else. And actually the audio interface, you're hearing it right now because I'm running this microphone through it. So it's not the best one out there, but I think it sounds decent. Actually, with this microphone, this is a Shure SM58, I need to bring the gain almost all the way to the maximum. But you know, I think it's good enough for what it is. Reason number 2. The workflow here is lightning fast. It's so fast to get something going. The way sounds, groups, patterns, and scenes work together. If you are not used to this, you might not know what that is, so I'm gonna try to explain to you why that is so useful. Here you have your groups and here you have your sounds. If I change group, I kind of change the sounds that are within that group. So I can play, let's say I'm in group A, I can play the sounds in group A. And if I change to group B, then I play the sounds that are in the group B. So each sound here can be a sample, can be a multi-sample instrument, or can be a synthesizer. So any of those can be played chromatically. And what I mean is that if, for example, you want to play the hats like this, then that is one note of the hats. But if you switch to keyboard, then you can play the hats chromatically. But for example, here I have a synthesizer with an arpeggio. But if I play this, I can play just one note, but I can go and play several notes. And that can be very useful. For example, imagine I want to record this pattern. So there it is, right? I have some hats going on, but maybe I want to have the hats going up and down to add a little bit more of movement. So let's say that now I can do this. So as you can see, if you are in the view of each sound individually, then you can see the notes within the pattern, within the sound. But then you can go to the view of the overall pattern. Then as you can see there, I have several patterns and several scenes. Each scene is like a collection of patterns. But there can be only one pattern per group. If you, for example, want to have a scene like this. Scene number 8, which is the purple one that you can see, has the active patterns in group A, B, and C. But now I can, for example, deactivate the pattern in group C. And now the scene will be something like this. But now I might think, actually, I actually liked that pattern sounding there. But so I'm gonna you know, I actually like the pattern you see, so I'm gonna bring it up. And then you bring it up. And you're like, I'm not so sure about that, so I'm gonna have 2 scenes. In one of them, I'm gonna have that pattern playing, and in the other ones, I'm just not gonna have it. So then you can switch between one and the other very fast. And that's very useful when you want to test different combinations. And you can do this in Ableton, for example, in the grid view. But the nice thing here is that you can save every single combination that you like. And that's something that you cannot do in many other in many other software as easy as here. So that's what I really like about this. The reason number 3 is that when you get this, you also get the machine software. And the machine software has so many amazing sounds and so many amazing samples, so many amazing instruments. There are just so many. Like sometimes I just sit to listen to them and add them to favorites because there are just too many of them. These are all sounds that come included with machine, so you can listen to them a little bit. Pads, they are so nice to play, like it's so easy. And this is not even close to everything that you can do with this machine, but I hope I gave you an overview of what you can do with this. If you would like to see similar videos of machine in the future, just let me know in the comments. And peace. See you in the next one.